Hello everyone. Today we are discussing a new form of injunction, Mareva Injunction. Mareva Injunction is sought for freezing funds in bank account. Therefore, it is also known as freezing injunction. It is sought in cases like fraud, breach of trust, or confiscatory proceedings. Mareva Injunction is obtained to restrain dealing by defendant with the assets which, if the judgment is obtained, will be available to satisfy judgment. Let us understand this with the help of an example. X is the defendant and has a property worth rupees 2 lakh. In case judgment is likely to be passed against X and is required to make payment of 1 lakh, in such case, Mareva injunction can be obtained to restrain X from disposing of his property. There are certain important aspects of Mareva injunction order which we are discussing. The freezed property cannot be considered as security. However, course of justice should not be frustrated. The intention of dissipating or reducing asset should be there on part of defendant. However, it should not be aimed to reduce the ordinary standard of living of defendant. Further, Mareva injunction order is not to render plaintiff a secured creditor. However, it may result if the defendant offers third-party guarantee or bond. Certain conditions that need to be met for grant of Mareva injunction. First, cause of action must exist and plaintiff must demonstrate a good arguable case. Second, defendant must have assets within the jurisdiction of the court. Third, balance of convenience must be in favor of plaintiff. Fourth, plaintiff must establish that the defendant lacks probity and there is a real risk of dissipation of assets. Last, there should not be any delay in applying for the injunction. Mareva injunction is referred with different names across world. The Mareva injunction originated in UK. However, it is known as cesse conservatoire in France. It is also known as pre-award attachment in the world of arbitration. In India, Mareva injunction is acknowledged in CPC as attachment order before judgment. In India, Mareva injunction can be obtained under Order 38, Rule 5 to 13, First Schedule of Civil Procedure Code, which deals with attachment order before the judgment is passed. To avail Mareva injunction, plaintiff has to prove that following circumstances exist. First, defendant is about to dispose of his property. Second, defendant is about to remove the property from the local limits of the jurisdiction of the court. Third, defendant is doing so to cause obstruction or delay in execution of any decree that may be passed against him. This is all about Mareva injunction. This series would be continued further to explain important aspects of injunction. This would be helpful to all the individuals, including professional in legal fields. Do continue to watch our series and share your feedback by way of comment. If found helpful, please like and share as much as possible and subscribe.